That one almost got him.
Just have to call him and tell him.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's in for a strike. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Fought off foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, Braun. And they get Torkelson for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Blue Jays 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Green going after it. Makes the grab. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Rodney Stafford will hit next. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herder warming up as well. Breaking ball misses down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And that's downstairs and outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look.
Left field, way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He made him pay for that one. Homer number 25 on the year. It's 5-zip. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tarek Skubal departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Hayward. She's one of the faster runners just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hayward off of first with 2 away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So up next for Toronto, Rob Braun. This guy, one of the best contact men in the runner, takes off for third. On the ground, right side. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Jays get a pair on this homer. And the lead is... And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. They say you win.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So another good inning. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Bob Hayward. That one the other way. Torkelson steps on the bag. And a quick out, number 1. And next for Toronto, Brandon Hayward. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky getting loose out there. That one outside. Now 1 and 2. Out to short, McKinstry. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On a line out towards center. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Rodney Stafford.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Runner on the go.
Ball,
Pitch
out.
misses. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. Ripped to short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging in, Riley Green. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Ground ball right side, Braun to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Cobb back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Meadows going back. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And here is number 30. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Stafford leads off second with nobody out. That one fouled off. Tapped softly on the ground. Torres on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good strong throw to still get the out.
And now number 99.
Ball one.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Runner on at third, one gone. And that one fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Rogers to first. Just got him on that one. Hayward next up for the Blue Jays. She's one of the best players in the game.
And this is a big opportunity for her to pick up her teammate right here.
Foul ball. Liner, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, McKinstry. They get the force. That's the third out. Inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Good take by Torres. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Rob Braun. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say,
runner takes off in the air, fairly deep to right field. Carpenter makes the grab, 1 away. And the batter now, Brandon Hayward. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. There goes the runner. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Braun coming home. He will score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. What a stop. Tags the runner for 1 and no throw. He's into first easily. And now he's out trying to get back. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit, And that's in there for strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's all for Jose Barrios. Just one hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break. And the slider catches the zone. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the third inning. Meadows coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. One strike away. Got it. And that'll do it. And a 7.
crazy, man. That's fucking insane. All right, sorry, I had to make a phone call and get some shit fucking.
Wait. Do you remember this? Do you remember something that happened to this?
Holy, watch your dirty fucking mouth. How the fuck do you talk to your
And
kids
welcome
like
into the
that?
ballpark. Happy to have you with
The
us.
fuck is
This
wrong
is the
with you?
game of the week
Watch
on
your
MLB
fucking...
The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Come here, baby girls.
Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently.
What you doing,
Absolutely
big boy?
on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
Good boys. Good boys. You good boy. You good boy. You good boy. You good boy.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ronel Blanco. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Good boy.
Fastball in for a strike. And we are underway. Swing and a foul out of play.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Blanco, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Riley Green. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. This one ripped, but foul.
You know, by you
right.
doing that, that's allowing him to do the same thing.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right
That's
field.
dirty.
That one back, that one on its way, and it's
That
gone.
is fucking dirty.
And they jump out front. It's 1-0. That
Yeah,
was
dude.
blasting.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Look it up
no
there,
doubt off the bat.
You want some chancla? You want some chancla?
This one absolutely screamed
you
out
the
of here,
baseball
Singy. A laser.
Bitch.
StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour
Yeah, see?
off the bat.
Yeah,
Yeah, it left
she
in
come
a
to
real
protect me.
hurry and didn't
Yeah.
go that far
Good
because
girl.
of the launch angle
Yeah.
being a little flatter,
Better.
but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Base
Yeah,
is empty
she's the
with 2
boss.
away.
She's my
Kerry
baby.
Carpenter digs in now. Hitless in the series
She's my
so
baby.
far. He's 0 for 7. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
What's good,
Looks like he's
T-Bone?
just sizing him up there.
How
Really
you
good
doing?
pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That's what's up.
And downstairs.
Cooked.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hayward makes the play, and that is that.
All right, my turn.
But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this.
I appreciate
Back
it.
here at Rogers Center.
For
and
sure.
on the hill
I do a
in
lot
this
of different.
one,
I
Jack
do
Flaherty.
baseball,
Chris,
Call
how
of
about a
Duty.
scouting report?
Yeah, I want
Modern
to see how he
Warfare. I do
handles
everything.
left-handed hitters in this lineup today because coming in, lefties are batting over 300
I like
on the
games
year
that,
against
people
him.
are
So
interested
he's
in. I
gonna
like
have to
hooking
figure
up with them,
something
getting
out
into
to get inside, keep them from getting
steering
their
them
arms
and shit
extended,
and
and then
running through
once
everything.
conscious of the inside
Doing all
pitch,
Easter
be able
eggs.
to go with something away and finish them off.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Meadows sizing this one up. He's there.
Damn.
He's got it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Finding themselves down a
look
run
good.
early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change
gotta
their
take-
approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there.
I do a
and get
couple a
feel
day.
for this starting
Like
pitcher.
I'm doing this one right now, and then I'll probably switch over to Call of Duty for later on this evening. Probably, I don't know, I'm going to say probably like 7, 8, somewhere in there. For baseball, I do it once a day. I do hockey as well, once a day. I do about 10 games. trying to get through, trying to get the major leagues done.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there.
This is how I got my platinum trophy in last year's baseball, to be honest with you. Was literally doing this, play 10 games of this, and then I'd switch over and do a couple of the, like, buy up all the packs and shit. But I do a couple of the online games on top of it.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Before I knew it, I had all the cards, I had everything unlocked. I did all the shit, all the attributes and everything, and I was streaming the game the one night.
That's a good at-bat.
I hit a home run, and it just popped up saying that out of here, it's whatever the trophy was that I earned. And then it gave me the platinum for completing everything.
Now it's the shortstop. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
Oh,
There's a swing and a miss.
So that's the only reason why I ended up buying the new baseball. Well, it's not new anymore, but buying this baseball is I wanted to try to get the platinum trophy for it. It's harder in this one for sure.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one gets past the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Drops it in second, and everybody's safe. Wow. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres handles, tosses to first, 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Hayward. Swing and a chopper out to short. Third out. Second inning set to go. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And Gleyber Torres retired. So up next, Spencer Torkelson. In there for strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 23. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Rob Braun. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He sends it out of here, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now Bob Hayward. That one drilled left field, and that's just foul. Hayward matched a homer in his last game. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And ball one.
That's what's good.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Nice,
and Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Two outs.
Ball one.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 2 for 8 in the series so far. Runner on the go. Into center and a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. So up next for Toronto, Rodney Stafford. Hard hit right side. They take the force out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
McKinstry stands in now and watches strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. That's to 3rd, and that chance handled. Save!
He's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and get down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
McKinstry off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 3, got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 30.
Flaherty back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, these Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Internet box tomorrow. Get a higher speed one.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Gets under it and pops it up. McKinstry. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball, Torkelson. Steps on first for the out. Hayward next up for the Blue Jays. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Now she'll turn for second. But she'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Now the third baseman. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And there's a foul ball. Two outs.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first.
Oh, what are you doing?
Reaches out for the tag, and that's the third out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
That's some bullshit.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Fouled off left side. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And a strike to Glaber. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Guerrero makes the grab, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a pop-up. Braun makes the play, and it's out number 3. No run. Back now in Toronto. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Rob Braun. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Carpenter pulls it down. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. And next for Toronto, Brandon Hayward. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Braun stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more.
That smash towards center. And there's 2 away. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out.
You slow motherfucker.
And that ends the inning.
Well, the big no-no
I was
right
telling
there,
him to run. He only got halfway by the time the ball was thrown.
Remember, you do not make the third out at third base.
God.
They just ran themselves out of the inning.
Tell me it's not real. Tell me it's not real. The pain is real. I am looking.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
No, this isn't food, bud. Not for you. This is for people like me. For the cool people. You're a cool dog, bro. Very cool dog.
That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Stafford going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Grounded out his first time up. Singy, you've got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. That's a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Gets a piece and stays alive. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop, gathers and throws.
Don't worry, it's Guerrero running. You got lots of time.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So the batting order turns over. Rodney Stafford next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Way high.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Bang! He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. And that's through there for a strike.
The more you drink, the more balls you see coming at you. You hit the one in the middle.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. He's safe at second, and that was not close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Runner goes again. Right side, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
One ball,
runner at second here, strikes. One gone. Runner goes again. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first in time. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well,
Toronto picks up one on this homer. And this is...
I tried.
Back here at Rogers Center, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a ball line to center. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Keith, batting with one down, takes a strike. Grounds one to short. Zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. There's your strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bo Brisky. He last pitched 2 days ago. Base hit center field. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. She reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. Runner at second. Runner goes again. That one hammered left field. Green ranges back on it. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? His 26th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's the second baseman, Rob Braun. And that one hammered. Meadows going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's the power speed combo. Bob Hayward, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Meadows makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Brandon Hayward now at the plate, 1 for 2. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. 2 outs, runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one the other way. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Rodney Stafford. He's already homered in this game. Runner takes off. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now. And
new pitcher now, Alex Cobb.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Rips one to right, and foul ball. Well struck right field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 8-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. They bring 9 to the plate. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Blanco back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
What you doing, boo-boo? Signing into what?
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Gleyber Torres. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Got him looking, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Fly ball to right. Stafford. 2 down.
Are they all gone now? Huh?
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Yes.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I can show you.
No. It was like 2 weeks ago.
And there's a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 1-2. To third. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
So first and second with 2 outs. Parker Meadows, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. So the Tigers leave him loaded. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Hayward. Here comes a pitch. Could be extra bases. Here's the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. And that one missing low.
1-1.
And a ground ball to first. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Rob Braun next up for the Blue Jays. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Alex Cobb done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Brant Herter on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Bob Hayward. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add on. It's 11-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the press shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one in the air center field. Meadows brings it in. And that is that. But 2 rounds. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. In the air, left field, Hayward on the move. And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jimmy Garcia comes on now.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Riley Green getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Rodney Stafford. That's a hit. And next is the designated hitter. He's a guy who does it all. Runner on the goal. And that is out of play. Stafford gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Ball 1.
Runner on the move again. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game. It's 13-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Andrew Chafin.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Hayward. She's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hit on the ground to short. McKinstry zips it across. That's the second out. Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Next one misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And that's
That's
down and
ball 2.
away. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw in is offline, so he'll get in there with a 2-out double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off.
He's trying for third. Pulls that one foul. Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. He's in there. First and third, 2 away. Bob Hayward next up for the Blue Jays. And what a two-way player, not just off. There goes the runner. Caught and missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Outside. And 1-1.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. That missed inside. Ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1. Line to left. And it goes just foul. And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Brandon Hayward digs in now. And it's fouled away. Braun over at second. Hayward on at first with 2 down. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
2 strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball out to center field. Meadows nabs it. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
The Jays up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. One down, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Excuse me. Okay. That's the third.
Chubby Dickey, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Chubby Dickey. Webb back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in for the out.
What's that?
Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dickey grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Dickey measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. John Kenzie Noel, the next Giant to hit. That's out to center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
On the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
His pitchers are fun.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good shit.
So they strand a pair. Top of the
Like a man. And
crowd
swing.
locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Oh, we got a new pitcher. Nice.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out in front and foul to the left side. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Dickey had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one.
You suck dicky.
Back here in San Francisco, and now the center fielder, Chubby Dickey. Hicks back to work. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
It looked fair to me. From my angle.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
At the belt and fires. This one popped up. Naylor.
Boo.
Makes the grab, one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Runner at first with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Hicks checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. High in the air, out to right. Noel squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Chubby Dickey. Ground ball, Naylor. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Josh Naylor. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Dickey. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there, even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the third out at third base. They just ran themselves out of the inning.
Bases loaded, 2 down. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Late swing, fouled off. Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Hard hit left side. Over to Torres. out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the book. 1 down, runner at third. And the batter now, Grant McCray. Noel takes his lead at third with 1 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Dickey in and to his right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Chubby Dickey next up for the Blue Jays. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug, these type of home run totals. Now a pop-up on the infield. Naylor gets under it. And that quickly 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him instead of a line drive.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Oh, he throws it away. Round second, digging for third. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder. So 2 down, and now it's Wilmer Flores. Walker is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series. Dickey with a forgettable showing. Chubby Dickey now at the plate. Dickey getting the start in center. 22 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's ball 4.
That's inside. Ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. But
That
they
was
push
fucking
across.
stupid.
And up next for San Francisco, Cooper Kinney.
That's stupid.
On a line out towards center. Can't get there. Base hit. Throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. 2 outs, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch, and that is that. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Blue Jays down a run. The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play. One left for Toronto. Still down a run. It's 5-4. One out, base is empty. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Chubby Dickey. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bang! That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year. It's 6-5. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cooper Kinney will hit next. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Dickey sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's the throw. Tag out at third, and that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Miller back to work. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Now 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That one ripped, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. The throw to second is offline. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
At the plate, Will Wagner. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in extra innings. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. One down, runner at third. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Dickey stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Hader is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays salvage the finale of this 3-game series. chubby Dickey is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 2 on, 1 out. Dickey, the next to hit. Fought off foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And they'll score first. It's 1-zip. Laureano hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. The 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. First and second, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. 2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So up next, Alejandro Kirk. Base hit right field. 1 runs in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Dickey now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Man at first with 1 gone. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. The 1-1. That's a laser base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. So the batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays.
Ha-Sung Kim.
And that one hammered. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw to third. Now around second, going for third. In there safely.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And he pops up the bunt.
That's some bullshit.
And there's one down. Here's the Rays' leadoff hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. So the tying run at second. And that's ripped for a base hit. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. First and second, 2 outs. Laureano comes up to hit. 1 strike away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Dickey had a decent showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain.
2 on, 1 out. Ozuna will hit next. Kim at second. Diaz at first. 1 gone. And a base hit on the line. Kim rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Rays have the lead. Runner around third. In to score from first. Save.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Chubby Dickey in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the second game of the series. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Base hit left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. Over to Diaz.
Yep, he's out.
Number 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Mickey Moniak. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Dickey in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Out towards right center field. Friedel on the move. He's got it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the out. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Dickey getting ready to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Slice to right and foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for. But
swing and a ground ball. Loud. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Yandy Diaz now. Line drive. Dickey snags it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Chubby Dickey. Bradley back to work. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
Ball 1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
1-1.
yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
I do.
Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that is out of play. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. Swung on, popped up left side. Caballero brings it in. And there's 1 away. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Left-hand hitter waits.
3-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab. That is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Still looking. Lau at the plate.
second baseman, Brandon Wow.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Throw into third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
1 out, base is empty. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. That's the second out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the fifth. Down to third baseman, Jose Caballero. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock.
Runner takes off and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
First and second, 1 out. And now for the Jays, Nathan Luke. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, blocked. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Still in. Chubby Dickey next up for the Blue Jays.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that one is lifted in the air. DeLuca snags it for the second out. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Dickey could have done a bit more to help them out. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
I was just trying to figure something out. I don't think that's going to work for it.
Chubby Dickey, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, Alec Burleson steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one hammered Dickey. Long run on his horse. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Chubby Dickey. Holmes back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Benintendi to the plate. Out there to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 2 out, space is empty. Dickey measures 6 feet 4 inches, 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Hit in the air, center field. Fletcher moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And And first offering is fouled off. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Chubby Dickey. Iriarte back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And ball four, two aboard.
First base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. In the dirt, but kept close. Pickoff move to second. Dives back. Out. Andrew Vaughn now. Benintendi off of first with two away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the series opener here at home.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Chubby Dickey, homered last night, added another hit as well.
Oh, shit. No, you don't.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment.
In plenty of time to first. That's one out, base is empty. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
In the dirt. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That one hit to right. Burleson sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. The relay. And he's out. Cut down and that ends the inning. Runner on at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Aaron Shunk. Ripped on a line. That's a hit. Hayes around second. The throw to third. In there safely. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. The Jays down to their final strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece. Dickey with an okay. Chubby Dickey next up for the Blue Jays. That one is absolutely belted. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back now in Toronto, and now the DH, Andrew Benintendi.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swung on, belted. Dickey flying after this one. Full extension, makes the catch. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life, I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw into third. Round second, digging for third. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one missed.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fletcher sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
Well, he ain't getting on base this time, is he?
Digging in, Chubby Dickey. He's already homered here in this one.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The tying run at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Then there's two away. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. On the first, got him. And it's a double play to end it. Dickey had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Only one hit, a home run.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Excuse me. I ain't ground fucking drugs. Oh no, that ain't right. Alright, this is the one that doesn't. I hate what they've done to this store.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Chubby Dickey, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto. Chubby Dickey next up for the Blue Jays. Knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Jays silenced in the opening frame. Second inning from Toronto coming up. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Big Bush.
That one ripped. Dickey on the move. Lays out and makes the play.
Big shitty grin.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
That's out to center field. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Rip to short. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Half going back. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take this one in a blowout.
What a blowout.
Dickey had a rough go of it.
I'm going to save this. I'm going to end this.